Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Minecraft. Where that is not AFK fishing like I intended to do, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong here. But regardless... Oh no, we weren't AFK fishing. I'm trying to think of what I want to do today, because I really don't have a lot of topics to talk about. I have a lot of bitching to do, basically. I'm going to bitch about the heat. That's why I don't have the webcam on today. I'm going to bitch about how today I went to the store to pick something up, and the store, which is supposed to be open till 7, was closed at 3 p.m. today instead of 7 p.m. Why in the fuck? And, like... Why have a fucking sign that says you're open till 7 if you're not? Whatever. Anyways, that's shit that I'll get into a little bit later. As for what I've been playing off stream, not much outside of not Elden Ring. I haven't played any Elden Ring off stream, even though I've wanted to. Enlisted and Lost Light are the two main games that I've pretty much been playing off stream. Just relaxing and basically using that as a means to recover from last Friday's install job. I'm full at this point. I am fully like there, but it took a little bit longer to fully recover, I guess, because I had a lot of other little jobs to do over the past couple of days. And yesterday was like the first day I didn't do... No, did I do something? I don't know. I don't remember. It's just been one of those types of days. It's just hectic. See, the thing is, I gotta figure out where I gotta put this shit. I guess I figured out where to put this shit. A lot of this stuff will have to have me organize it later, but I can put a lot of this where it actually goes easily enough. Like the tools, you go here. Books I can kind of shove wherever. But I'll put those at the library because that's where they go. Stairs go over here. But yeah, games that I've played on stream have pretty much revolved around Elden Ring. Elden Ring on Saturday, and then a little bit of Lost Light as well as Elden Ring yesterday. Today, of course, is Minecraft, and this coming weekend, I, again, intend to do Elden Ring. I'm, like, gonna at least get a little bit of Elden Ring done every day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'm gonna proceed from there. Whether or not I feel like playing whatever it is that I'm playing at the time. More than likely, it'll probably be Lost Light, because I don't know. I'm not really... I want to play Fallout. But there's a part of me that knows it would be a bad idea to start it now because I'm in the middle of Elden Ring, and when the DLC comes out in a couple of weeks from now, I'm gonna mainline focus that DLC. So it's kind of pointless for me to start Fallout, currently. At least from my perspective it is. When we do get started with Fallout 3, it'll probably be after July. So, August. Because come July, I'm gonna kind of interrupt everything to play Metal Gear again. I'm probably gonna play the group that I got from the OG games, because I still got those, and I don't really feel like spending money that I don't have to spend on the collection. If the collection goes on sale at any point in time, I'll get it. But since I already own all the games that I've played already, I probably won't do Peace Walker. I enjoyed Peace Walker, don't get me wrong, but I kind of enjoy Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4 more than the side games. 5, I still haven't beaten 5. Like, on stream. I've beaten it off stream, of course. But it's become one of those games where, as much as I enjoy to play it, it's so hard for me to continue to want to play the game. Because it's just like, every time I play it, it starts getting to the point to where it's like, okay, this is where it should change the whole story, but it doesn't, because you basically have to go through the game again, doing certain missions on a certain difficulty, right? And when you do those missions on that difficulty, it unlocks more storyline elements or whatever of it. And it's not that really difficult. It's annoying to do, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it's impossible to do. It's just a time-consuming, annoying thing to do. Because some of them are like, go through the entire mission without shooting a shot, and it's like, okay. Library. Library for the books. But yeah, that's kind of what my generalized plan is for the future. I love how I went down to go put these books away. I'm gonna shove these... Again, I need to organize all this so it doesn't really matter where I put these. Just put them anywhere and go from there. But yeah, no face cam today because it's another sweltering day for myself. And I don't feel like having my light on dealing with that. Like, let me put it to you this way. It's hot enough for me to wear my bandana. I don't have my lights on. And it's still that hot. With how much I'm kinda... I even have my AC on and stuff like that, too. My window air unit. Actually, because I don't have my webcam on, I can kind of get rid of my little green screen sheet. Get a bit more airflow going, in all honesty. Make things a little bit less annoying to deal with. But yeah,
Host of Hot Ones. Join me Tuesday, June 18th at 6:30 p.m. at the Paley Center in Midtown Manhattan. I'll be chatting with Hot Ones creator Chris Schoenberger and senior producer Dominique Burrows about the show and its sizzling success on YouTube. Plus, get an exclusive early look at a new episode. Get your tickets now at PaleyMuseum.org.
this bow's actually not that bad. That's a good potential replacement bow. Oh, man. But yeah, I basically had one of those days where it was... Got up, dealt with what I needed to deal with in the early morning. And when I say early morning, I don't really mean early morning. I mean, like, mid-afternoon. 11:30. Out the door to deal with what I had to deal with, and the store's closed on a day when it's not supposed to be. So that basically put me in a mindset of, like, I intended, because after we were picking up what we needed to pick up, I intended to come home and, you know, quickly get some shit set up. But no, fuck me, I guess. I'm trying to think where I put some of this stuff. I don't have a place for it, I don't think. I guess I could put this in, like, a generalized redstone chest or something like that. Honestly, I should make as many blocks as I can. That doesn't really matter, but whatever. The lily pad will actually go over here, if I'm not mistaken, now that I'm thinking about it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I need to make auto sugarcane. I kind of can figure out how they work. Pretty easily, in all honesty. Yeah, I'm weird. I still like doing that manually. Because it gives me something to do when I have nothing to do on a day like today. And I mean, I have shit to do, don't get me wrong. But most of it's just blah, blah work, you know? Hey, greetings, a good day, Insane Baboon. How are you doing today? I mean, it is Monday for me, but every day can be a day like today. I mean, I know. The Pistons you could make it automatic though, like truly observers. That's right, the observers, because you place the observers down to measure, like if it blocks it. Yeah, I know how observers work. So it will basically get blocked by whatever growth you're trying to get it blocked by, and then it would activate the Pistons, and they would all activate. The thing is, I probably don't need nearly as much shit as I got set up here. Also, you could have it automated set up to where it will, like, it'll bone meal it, right? Like, if you have bone meal, it'll auto bone meal this shit. But yeah, if you set up a piston, it should knock off... It'll just knock off the one, right? I thought there was a way to do bone meal. It doesn't really matter for me right now. I mean, yeah, it would be very complicated. That's why I'm saying I'm not going to worry about it right now. You ain't really got shit that I want. I did that all for the lead. I love how just moving that little green screen sheet has immediately cooled down my little area. Oh yeah, that I know. Yeah. Like, setting that up, that's quite simple, I think. I just am not in the mood to... When I say I'm not in the mood to do this shit, I honestly mean I am not in the mood to do the shit. Like... it's weird to say, like, I want to play the game, don't get me wrong, but just doing any of the actual, like, thought process logic stuff that you would need to do, I'm just like, nah, I'd really rather just get rid of the rest of this. I intended to do this off stream, but it was one of those weeks, basically. Just, not a bad week, just a long one. A long, tiring week. Basically, if you can put your mind to it, you can figure out how to do it in this game without mods. Because I know you could make cannons and shit like that. Like, they don't look like the traditional cannon. Basically, the way that they work is you gotta use... I'm not sure if it's any block or if you need obsidian or what, but you basically use like 2 or 3 things of TNT in order to blow up the TNT and launch the TNT up and forward. It's less of a cannon, more of a weird-ass explosive catapult, basically. I don't know if that, like, if you can still do it in the way that you used to be able to do it. Like, you might have a better way to do it nowadays. And I know you could take fire charges and use them as a thing, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know a fire charge is an unlimited flint and steel, if I'm not mistaken. But you can also use those fire charges for something else. A one-time light? Really? I thought fire charges stuck around. Huh. Hold on. Oh, that's why I call them unlimited. I'm an idiot. You can make fire charges. You also use those fire charges for fireworks. And I always said unlimited because the world that I had a pretty good area for blazes. And I basically would just go there, take 2 steps to the left, kill a bunch of blazes, leave, get a bunch of coal, get a bunch of gunpowder, which was easy to do. And then, boom. Just craft like 80 stacks of fire charges. Because it takes, apparently 1 thing of blaze dust, 1 thing of coal, and 1 thing of gunpowder to make 3 charges. Well, with how you've seen I collect shit, that's why I call them permanent. That was me, dumbass me back in the day. No, they're not permanent. You can just make a lot of them.
I'm gonna go talk to the banker.
How'd it go, Roger? There was a bump in the road. We hit it. But we navigated right through it. Veronica kept pushing.
Get more than money from your bank. Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for true stories. Loan subject to credit application and approval. Equal housing lender.
T-Mobile has home internet on America's largest 5G network.
It's how I started the game.
One of the other reasons is because, like why it seems like, even though it's been over a week, I'm still complaining about that job. I don't know how to express how fucking strenuous that shit was over the 11-hour period that I was doing that shit at, because you gotta keep in mind, you're not just heave-hoeing and setting, you're also getting yourself in weird positions sometimes, too. Right? Like, awkward things that you need to do. That, and I worked on the vehicle a couple of times. Like, you start breaking down what all I did, and I've done a lot more than I realized. Because, like, I worked on the vehicle this week as well. I had a couple of other jobs I had to go to. Most of those were diagnosing something. My favorite one was when they called us to figure out what the problem was with this freezer, right? This reach-in freezer that they had. Well, not reach-in, but walk-in. Partial walk-in, partial reach-in. I don't even know how the fuck you would call it that. Anyways, long story short, over the past couple of years, they've been having issues with this unit, and we've been called out to fix it, right? We fixed it. Well, the compressor finally went, right? Something we said was going to happen. And, dude asked us how much it was going to be replaced, and it wasn't open on the date, because the way that it works on weekends is these parts places don't stay open until, like they close at, like, real fucking early, like at 2 or some shit like that. 2 p.m. Maybe even earlier than that on weekends. Anyways. And they're only open till 5 on weekdays. So, we get there, we diagnose it, we hold the bill for diagnosing it, because it took some time to figure out what was wrong, until we call them back with a price for the compressor. Well, here's what the price for the compressor is. I'm not going to say what it is, of course, but dude was like, you know what, for that, I'd rather just buy a freezer, like a reach-in, an actual reach-in freezer, instead of this weird converter thing they got going on. And we were like, alright, so we'll get the bill. And we go there to get paid, and the person, one of the workers there was like, wait, we have to pay you and you didn't fix it? Yeah, you have to pay us for diagnosing what the issue was, and luckily, they're not the boss. They're just a fucking fry cook. Makes sense why they're just a fucking fry cook. I'm being a little bit more aggressive than I need to be, right? I'm being a bit more, normally I'm a little bit kinder, but like I said, on days like today where I've had, like, if I've had a rough day, I have a tendency to be a bit more aggressive. And, yeah. Yeah, that is how everything works. Like, so you're gonna call us for our expertise. My old man has 30 years of experience. Over 30 years experience, actually. Almost 40 fucking years of experience at this goddamn point. And I have about 11 years of experience. So you're looking at two people's experience, right? And of course, it's differentiating experience levels. But, my point still stands, and you're going to complain about after getting, mind you, again, this is just like the fry cook or whatever. You're going to complain about the boss having to pay for doing our job. Well, you're just standing there, or you're getting paid by the hour, right? How are you getting paid by the hour when you're just standing there complaining to us about our job? Think about that for a moment, jackass. Ah, it's different when the shoe's on the other foot, isn't it? I think today's gonna be a short one, and after today I'm gonna sit down, take a deep bong hit, and watch Vati video go over Elden Ring lore. And then maybe watch some Star Wars tomorrow, and make up for the missed days. I might watch like 5 episodes of Star Wars this week. I'll watch one. Maybe I'll watch one. I'm saying that because I'm being a bit self-deprecating right now. Because like I said, aggravated. I had to pull up the, not every good day. I mean, not every bad day can be a good day. And demotivational speech, I guess. Go home. Go to sleep. That is the universe's way of telling you, just go home when the day's fucked. And that's kind of what today was. Because we could have kept going. We could have went to a different store that was farther away. But I was like, nope, Because I just know. I know it's one of those things where it probably would have been fine. We would have went there. We would have gotten what we needed to get and then moved on. But it would have been worse if we went there and it was closed too. Or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? I don't think we took any damage until after we got up. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Well, if I ever run some sort of a weird challenge where people need to jump and land in a bed, well, we'll have to make sure they get up before they win. Because technically, I didn't get into the bed before I took damage. I took the damage, but it didn't register because I was going through the sleep animation, basically. People will say anything to try and get some sort of a break or deal or some shit like that. And I trust me, I speak from a lot of experience when I say the amount of times I've had people tell me to be nice or whatever. I couldn't help myself. My dad, he's the one that always writes out the bill, right? And I made a joke about how I charge, like, basically time and a half. You got 2 fucking people working on the job. But these motherfuckers are getting a break because most of the time, 90% of the time, when the job's not... I'm more of a pack mule than anything else, realistically, but I still am gaining experience by doing this and helping out with them. But days where I'm, like, actually doing work and shit like that, like, off on my own, doing shit while he's doing shit, that's when he charges both times. But, somebody, I couldn't help myself. The other day, somebody said something about, be nice to me, and I said, he's writing the bill, and he kind of looked at me and like, if I was writing the bill, I wouldn't be nice. He's writing the bill, and he's gonna be nice. Got a laugh out of the client or whatever. Because I was like, I was obviously joking, but at the same time, it is a little annoying. Again, I get why on certain jobs not. Like, the install job, that was a job where I definitely got fucking... That time got marked down. That's one of those jobs where I felt like I was doing most of the fucking lifting there. That fucking shit was rough. If I wasn't wearing a back brace on that day, I would be fucked. Because I know for a fact there was a time where the weight of that fucking shit shifted, and I tried to stop it from falling, and I felt like a twang, like, oh, not a twang, but like a thing, like a not very good pressure on my back, and I was like, oh shit, that back brace just saved me from fucking something bad happening. Mind you, now my back is fine. But yeah, today's one of those days where I ain't got shit to talk about. Basically, what I like, that little pause is like it. That's it. It's only been 30 minutes, and that's it. Because, like I said, I've done a bunch of little jobs that are, like, kind of common with what we did. They're so common that I could tell you what we did, but I couldn't tell you when we did it or where we did it at, because we basically did the same thing 6 times this week. So, any other interesting topics of conversation? Oh, there's some VTuber drama going on. Apparently, people are claiming that another person stole somebody else's design. I don't really give a shit, personally. I'd go off of the merits of the individual themselves instead of the VTuber design, because at the end of the day, the VTuber is supposed to be a representation of a thing. That thing is a person. That person is somebody who's trying to be entertaining. I don't give a fuck what the individual looks like. I care about whether or not they're entertaining. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you for becoming a citizen of the kingdom, Wrinklebull. Appreciate that. But yeah, when it comes to VTubers, a lot of the thing for me is like, yeah, it's fucked up if you got plagiarists running around. But a lot of the time, those individuals will not really actually make it anywhere if they're actually plagiarizing people. Right? And if they do make it anywhere, well, they get called out for plagiarizing other people. I try to stay away from, personally, any drama bullshit. I just don't really give a shit. People are going to say whatever they're going to say about anybody and anything, regardless of what the facts are. I'm just going to say the way that it is, and if people don't like it, tough fucking shit. I just don't care. Will it hurt some people's feelings? I don't fucking care. Not anymore. Not lately. Maybe I used to care, in all honesty. But with how fucking annoying people can be sometimes, I'm gonna tell it straight to how it is. That's how I've always been. But I used to feel bad if it would hurt someone's feelings. Now I just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, oh man, it's a shame that the truth hurt them that much. And realistically, the truth is, if somebody's trying to take somebody else's design and try and imitate them in any way, shape, or form, that's fucking weird. Right? But that's about the most I'll say about it. Any video games? Oh, apparently Sony's fucking being idiots again. Sony had their state of play or whatever bullshit they had, and they were like, no game. Like, I didn't even know it was on. And Summer Games Fest is a couple days or a couple weeks around the corner. Something that I'm actually kind of excited for, because Summer Games Fest has sort of been the replacement for the lack of E3. Again, kind of, not really, because at the end of the day, E3's gone. Alright. But that Summer Games Fest at least has something for the game reveals and stuff like that. And Sony apparently was talking about how, oh yeah, no, we're going to stick to the console by making it to where anybody who wants to play any games that we bring to PC will have to make a PSN account. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. Because here's why. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, oh, but if you want to play Microsoft games, you need to make a... Yeah, well, here's the big difference. Microsoft is in a lot more countries than Sony is, for one thing. For another, in some places, you actually have to have the console in order for the PlayStation Network account that you make to be verified as actually being a fucking account that you've made in order for it to work. That's what everybody was bitching about when it came to Helldivers 2. And they even brought it up with fucking God of War Ragnarok, a single-player game that you have to have a PSN account for. What the fuck do you mean? You know what I said when I heard that? I said, as much as I love God of War, nah, I can sit it out. Fuck, I'm at this point where I'm honestly like, fuck Sony at this point. And this is coming from someone who's been a fucking Sony console player since the fucking PlayStation 1, right? I'm just pissed off with what all these fucking companies are doing, so as long as if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. Hello. Hello, Wrinkle. How are you doing today? Hello there, General Kenobi. Is that yeah, that looks like an L at the end. I was gonna ask if that was an L or one of those little weird signs. Like the shift slash. Ah! I just, man, got me good today. I didn't anticipate it. It came out. That's why I kind of did what they did with the quote unquote scream or yell or whatever. That sound is a sound of frustration that I will make. Right? Can't help myself. It's like a growl, grunt, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That got me good. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, they said hi. But as soon as they said hi, I was like, man, why is it that every time anybody says hi, my first thought is like, it's gonna be a bot or some shit. 2 seconds later. It's one of the reasons why anytime somebody says hi, I'm always like, I feel like I always hesitate to say anything to them. Because I'm like, if I respond, are they gonna go into the bot spiel? There's been a couple times where the person actually hasn't been, so you know what, I'm going to treat everybody like normal, and if they turn out to be a bot spewer, then I'll just fucking ban them. I'll do the roar, as I like to call it. It's not really a roar, it's more of a growl. I'll do the growl, and then we'll ban them, and then we'll move on. And maybe there will be some days where I'll make fun of them, but not today. Today is a day with which I'm just going to put holes in dirt in hole. Hole dirt. Dirt hole? Hole dirt. And then we'll go from there. You know, I gotta be real. I'm thinking about it, and what do we need to do? Okay, what do we actually need to do for me to classify this as finished? I think I'm gonna write this down. Like, this is gonna be to get everything done, what we need to do list. This is gonna take me a minute to set up, so bear with me. Because I'm debating whether or not I want to write this down, or if I want to type it. I think I might write it down on a notebook that I got in front of me, and go from there. And, like, check mark shit off. So give me 1 second to look and see what I got. Anyways, my whole thing for this has been building the kingdom, right? And as you can see, we've done a damn good job of that. A damn swell job. However, we have yet to finish up a couple of things. That area needs to be finished. The beehive we need to do. The housing we need to finish. I'm basically going to write it in a priority. I'm going to try to write it in a priority. This is why it's going to take a minute for me to actually do this. Because I'm going to go up here in the clouds like so.
T-Mobile has home internet on America's largest 5G network.
It's how I stream the game.
And I'm going to take a minute to look.
Check out the shopping list.
And I'm going to think.
Get T-Mobile 5G home internet
All
for
right.
only $50
So.
per month with autopay and any voice line. Plus, there are no exploding bills or annual contracts. T-Mobile, it's how you internet. Check availability today.
Price after $10 monthly bill credit while you maintain a nationally available postpaid voice line.
Realistically, what do we have to do?
Included for qualified accounts, plus $5 per month without autopay. Debit or bank account
Housing.
required.
Housing's a big one.
Barilla Protein Plus pasta is an easy and tasty way to fuel your active life. It's the pasta
Housing.
with the
And what do we need to do housing for? We need to do
Protein Plus pasta.
fix
The pasta tastes
blacksmiths.
with the energy you want. Tap the banner to learn more.
/ farmers. Finish. That's so the farmers are over here, the blacksmiths over here. We need to finish the potion makers, add more types of housing. Also finish potion maker / fisher villagers. There's a couple more we need, like map makers. We got the librarians. We need to finish the library. Finish library. We need to get metric. Fuck. Fuck ton of obsidian, because we need to make that for obsidian core thing. Finish farm / apiary, collect animals. All right. Coliseum. We need to do the Coliseum as well. And then the gates. Gates for wall. Basically, I'm going down a list of like the order that I need to do it in, right? Well, not the order that I need to do it in, but the order that it's going to be. The last thing I'm writing down is finishing the castle, right? The castle, which is going to go right here. And I think the path will actually lead to here, now that I think about it. The castle will probably be made out of obsidian. God, why am I doing that out of obsidian? That or blackstone. I know where there's a, like, if I go straight down from that point down, like, if I go straight down from there, I think there's a... Well, here's the thing. There's a way I could do it quicker. There's a way I could do it much quicker, right? And when I say much quicker, let me show you how I would do it much quicker. I'm actually going to go through the process of how I'm going to do this. Because, don't get me wrong, Rhett. I'm going to need a metric fuck ton of obsidian, irregardless if I make the castle out of obsidian or not. The reason why, I've talked about it before. The reason why is I'm going to try to make the way that the mountain looks, I'm going to try to naturally make it look unnatural. If that makes any sense. Like, I want it to look obvious that there's been work done on it. Because it is obvious that work has been done on it. But I want there to be, like, a means to which, with which to show, like... people have mined it, found something, and then mined a different way as a result. Where the fuck are all the goddamn... There they are. But yeah, the way that this looks, this I think looks pretty good, pretty decent. It's obvious that there's like... The stairs are trying to make it look more pyramid-like than anything else. This will come up here, and this will lead into, like, all this wall here. This is getting turned into obsidian. All this wall here you see before you use obsidian. Ow. And now, mind you, there's more to it than that. I'm not going to go into it any more than that. But there actually is a way to, you know, without digging the obsidian. It's just more of a annoyance than anything else, in all honesty. Fuck! Oh yes, as you can see, we now have a bunch of obsidian on our pocket. Would be the end. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But we got a decent amount of obsidian over here. Oh, hello there. But like I said, we need a lot of obsidian, and this is one of the ways to actually get said obsidian. Again, this is one of those things that what I would do instead of this is I would actually get a couple of those chests that I have upstairs in the warehouse that you can put in your inventory, and I would fill those up with buckets of lava. That's what I would do if I was going to do this method. Is it a lot more annoying to work with? Oh, 100% yes. 100% yes. It would probably be better for me just to be able to place the obsidian blocks, if I'm being honest. Like that. Mind you, I know there's a better way to do it where you could place, like, all the obsidian down and then hit it there, and I hope that didn't just break all those lights. I just realized it did. Motherfucker. I know. I'm weird. I have to look up how to do water elevators. I just like having stuff like this set up. If that, like, yeah, I know they're really easy. It's weird because I like, or I'm okay, I don't like it, but I'm okay with climbing ladders that are this long. And there's a very big reason why I'm okay with climbing ladders like this. I don't think I have a lot of soul sand. I'll have to go get soul sand. I know they're simple, but I'm just... I sometimes I like being able to climb the ladder because it's... I don't know how to explain it. Just shut up and let me have this. I'm laughing and joking, obviously. I'm probably gonna set up water elevators now that you brought up how simple they are. I knew they were simple. I knew how to do them. Just sometimes it takes someone going, you're being an idiot. And for me to go, yeah, you're right, I am. I should just suck it up and make them, but I'll do it later. Again, not in the mood to do even that. Because I don't think I have a lot of soul sand.
The bold, one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper makes each day sweeter. For more, tap here or visit drpeppermusic.com. It's a pepper thing.
I have none. No, I have some. Oh, I have 43 soul sand. More than I thought. Like I do. It's the same thing that I was gonna do, in all honesty. Legitimately, when you said magma to go down, I was like, I'm probably never gonna use magma blocks to go down when I can just jump. Right? Or a bucket of water, you know? At the end of the day, use that to land in. Hell, even a bed. If timed right, right? Well, the magma block one's good for something like this, technically. Right? Magma block would be good for a high-rise farm, like I have here. Like having something like that over here. Because we have this set up, and we have this set up. So yeah, it probably will be something that it's not a lot of floors, but maybe it'll be something I mess with to just figure it out. Also, you said something about having an auto sugarcane farm. This is, I manually farm this shit, and this is like so much money. Speaking of so much money, what are our farmers doing? Are they okay right now? But yeah, I'm writing this shit down, or I stopped writing it down for a moment, because the bees are going to go here, and I need to finish that. But I've been waiting for the glass to go. Because we need foxes to place into one of these, and we need rabbits. I know I need to double layer or whatever them. We've got pigs and cows and chicken, but we don't have... Oh? I'll write this down then. Wait, this is a good one. Notes. Melon farms. Soul sand. Up. Water. Elevator. Same concept as sugarcane farms with observers. Huh. Yeah, that actually makes sense. See, the only problem with that, though, is with a melon farm. Actually, no, there's not a problem with it. Yeah. Never mind. Yep, the hopper minecart pickup strap. I figured because I was thinking about it, I'm like, don't melon blocks, since they're a full block, if they get pushed by a piston, they just kind of stay there? Or do you mean, like, it just picks up the whole block? And that's what you're saying is the downside thing. There aren't obsidian stairs, are there? When the fuck are they gonna make obsidian blocks and shit like that? Well, I know what I'm doing here now. So I'm pleased with that. Well, I mean, an example of what I have a tendency... This is what I use now to cover that shit. Here, let me Google this. Yeah, apparently the suggestion has been around for a very long time to have obsidian stairs and obsidian slabs, at least. Right? Which is wild to me that they've had something around for that long, but they have yet to actually fucking do anything with the shit. Like, they've had obsidian around. The obsidian's is one of the oldest blocks in this fucking game, and they don't have an alternate form of it? What? I mean, there's mods that add it. Of course there's mods that add it. No, we actually had to go down like that, hilariously enough.
Call from mom. Answer it. Call silent.
Instacart knows nothing gets between you and the game. That's why they make ordering from the couch easy. Stock up today and get all your
I hate commercials like this, I really do.
fast as 30 minutes without missing a minute of the game.
You have 47 new voicemails.
Yeah, like you would ignore... If somebody was trying to call you, then are you going to ignore the calls and it's that fucking important? Go fuck yourself. Seriously? Over a fucking football game, you're going to ignore calls like that? I don't care what's going on in my life. If someone's going to call me, there's certain people that I'm always going to pick up on, no matter fucking what. I got so fucking mad. I got so fucking mad at that I actually did the thing that I didn't want to do. Have the audacity to fucking try and do 47 missed calls. And it's like, fucking what? If you see that and ignore it, then go fuck yourself. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're trying to get your attention and you're not responding like that because you're watching a fucking football game? Huh? Oh, breaking obsidian? Well, I mean, I have an unbreaking 3 and efficiency 3 thing. They might have reduced the health of obsidian a little bit. I don't know. But I have a semi-decent pickaxe. With just a diamond pickaxe, it takes fucking forever. Alright, that's one of the big things. One of the big things, because I'm trying to look at the little things, because the little things, I'm overlooking little things that I need to do, right? And lighting, right? Lamp posts, right? I need a lot of lighting, because I want to put lighting around all the pathways, the tunnel, right? Finish gateway tunnel. So I need to work on this, fix it, maybe even move it a little bit over, in all honesty. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I'll work on that later. Worry about that later. I need to finish. There's a couple things I need to do here. Like, I need to dig this up a little bit more, and after I get this digged up the way that I do, I need to try to flatten this out a little bit, and then use stairs to make sure it, like, goes up a bit more, right? Because, like I said, this is going to be a pain in the ass to work with. Like, this little block, I could move shit around, but I really don't want to. Oh, efficiency 5. EFF. We have efficiency 3. Okay, get what you're saying now. I was like, F5? What are they talking about? Efficiency 5. I think what you go up to efficiency 4, because efficiency 5 has such a large fall off, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. But I'm the type of person that would get efficiency 5 regardless, because it's efficiency 5. It's a number that's above 4. I don't think I have efficiency 3. I think I have 2 efficiency 1s. I could be wrong. If I can get another efficiency 3, I can get an efficiency 4 and go from there. But let's see what we got. Yeah, shovels, that's what it is. There's efficiency 1. Any librarians got efficiency 1 or efficiency above that? Looting 3, that's pretty good to keep in mind. Thorns 1, that's nice. Accelerator? I think it's from one of the mods I got. I don't know, though. I have no idea. It could be a legit one. I'd have to look it up, though. I just got an idea. From a mod. Then it's probably from the mod that added guns into this game. I have yet to actually craft any more guns. Hilariously enough. But I did add a mod that did that because I got pissed off at the pillagers. And I absolutely trounced the pillagers with weapons that are more my style. Fuck. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish writing down what I need to do. And then I will proceed to get doing it. You know what I mean? I just need to clean up. Clean up old stuff. This is that old stuff I need to clean up. The wall. The fucking... I'm going to call it smoothing the mountain wall. What that means is you see all that coal and iron and emerald and stuff like that, and all the spots there. I need to take regular stone and just place it on that wall there and make it look like a flat thing. This might seem weird, but there's actually a reason that I'm doing this, because I need to see if this is going to work the way that I want it to work, or if it's going to be messed up. I mean, that's not that bad. Getting to the portal will require, like, it'll be a bit different now from what it used to be, but, oh, whoops. But I can get it to work. Stairs will go there, so that means that this pretty much needs to be filled in here, here, and over here. I need to make sure that I've gotten rid of all the non-regular stone. And then this little area I need to get in and work on, I guess. But overall, I'm looking at this and I'm realizing that this is pretty much done outside of a little bit of filling and stuff like that. So we'll have this flat platform that we could do something with. Stairway up here. Do something like this. and only have like, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. In all honesty. I'll make something out of it. I think I'm doing pretty good with design now when I actually put my mind to it and try to make a good looking design. Like one of my favorite housing designs so far was actually over here. Could make it out of andesite or granite. See, this is the biggest thing I'm having trouble with because the castle is, at the end of the day, it's the last thing that we're really going to have to do, right? Like this building I made over here, the wood shack, as I call it. I love the design of this thing. Look at this. I actually love the design of this myself. True, but at the same time, if I ever play a Minecraft, like, I will play it again in the future, don't get me wrong. If I play it not on a Monday, it'll be like just a regular quick little playthrough to check out new shit or something like that. But if I do it for another Monday, it'll have anything on new updates, like the current version. But after I do that current version, that's the version I'll stay on until I'm done with whatever my goal is, right? Well, yes, it would make it look better to have, because I can tell you exactly where the cherry blossom would go. I can tell you right now where the cherry blossom would go. You might be able to actually tell me where the cherry blossom would go. Yeah, but then again, honestly, the mods that I added are mods that, like, I added a map mod for myself for being able to find out where the fuck to go and mark shit, because I'm bad with that kind of shit. I added a fishing mod for myself, and I added the gun mod for myself. The way that I'm trying to make this, though, is that you could do this without having mods. Mind you, I don't know if that would make it, like, the 1.19 mod to add it in should be fine if you upgrade the version to something different, but I'm not 100% sure if that's actually the case. So what I will have a tendency to do is just leave it as is, and if people want to make changes to the map at that point, after I upload it or whatever there is needed to be done, after I do that, that's when people could add the stuff that they would like to add to from the current version. Nice! I know there's tricks to getting permanent discounts and stuff like that. Or not permanent discounts, but heavy discounts. You basically got to kill the flag bearers or whatever. Here's the thing, though. I would have to do that outside of my kingdom. Because of how close I am to all my different villagers, an invasion will proc immediately. It's like that meme, can't hold all these books or whatever meme, but it's with paper. Yeah. And it does it for if you have a zombie villager and you cure them and they're classified as being part of a village, the villagers also get a discount. So you can basically get everything to, like, yep, I know that trick because I remember watching somebody do that. Somebody did that. Hey, greetings and good day, Yuri. How are you doing today? I'm trying to think of other little things that I need to do for the kingdom to be finished. No, it's too hot today for that, honestly. On days like today where it's really hot, I don't do phase cam because I have to have my light turned on. Yeah, it is Pride Month. Every month is straight month. Is the response that normally I have whenever anybody says shit like that. I just don't fucking care. Well, happy early birthday. I'll try and keep that in mind in the next 9 days so I could remember to tell you on Friday, not this coming Friday, but next Friday. And I could say happy late birthday. Because I think if it's 9 days from now, that means that your birthday falls on a Thursday? A Wednesday. It falls on a Wednesday. Damn, I was so close. Well, I just looked at the calendar, because you said June 12th, and I looked up at my calendar on my PC. Yeah, what, you're jealous that we get a whole month? Insane Baboon? Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big data pack that a lot of people use. That makes sense. Having to go through the process of risking life and limb because of height to get yourself a thing that, you know, makes you have the ability to fly. That's actually awesome. Because the only fucking way to get into the area where you can get an elytra is via using fucking Pearl. I personally am of a similar mindset when it comes to any sort of, like, signified month. I feel like it should be every day of the year should be, like, why do we have to take, for anything, why do we have to take a significant amount of time to bring acknowledgement to something that, like, to me, isn't that big of a deal? But I don't know. I'll be right back. actually, I just thought about it. Biggest thing that apparently Twitter made a change to terms of service where now porn is all right to post on Twitter or some shit like that. There's a way to label it properly or some shit. But I read that today and I was like, wait, you mean to tell me that it already wasn't okay? So yeah, I expect Twitter to become a fucking mess. Because look what happened when Twitch tried to do a not even fucking pornography. They just tried to do tasteful, like, just like artistic nudity. And it was a fucking dumpster fire. I mean, I fucking pulled up the... Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, Twitter X is officially allowing porn and other adult content. Right? Where is it? From the official safety, like @safety Twitter account, we have launched adult content and violent content policies to bring more clarity of our rules and transparency into enforcement of these areas. These policies replace our former sensitive media and violent speech policies, but what we enforce against hasn't changed. Okay. Adult content covers our approach to sharing consensual sexual content and adult nudity. Violent content covers violent speech and violent media to allow for a more holistic approach to combating violence in all forms. Why in the fuck is everyone making it like they actually changed shit then? That's why I always say apparently they did this today. Because everyone will make a fucking mountain out of a goddamn molehill. They're not actually changing anything, they're just changing name shit. Like, I hate people. Apparently it's a big day for Destiny tomorrow. Oh, 10-year anniversary for Destiny tomorrow. That's pretty cool. All right. Yeah. Yes, it is. It has been for a while, apparently. I personally dislike that word myself for a big reason, right? I hate that word. I fucking despise it with every fiber of my being. But I don't give a shit if people use it. Because a lot of the time when people use it, they're using it for people that are just above and beyond stupid, right? But where it originates from is very annoying. There's I just fucking... Words have the meaning that people put behind them. If you can just ignore what the words are supposed to actually mean or whatever, and just deal with their existence, then you get by the day a whole lot easier. Because there's a lot of fucking words that mean a lot of fucking different things. But yeah, no, if you actually look into it, yeah, they've classified a bunch of different words as slurs. You have to be careful with saying other words too. Like, That's a good quote. Above and beyond the call of stupid. Did I say that? The call of stupid? See, sometimes I'll say shit and I just don't even know what I say. It's just so fucking profound. I'm smart. My fucking vocal cords are smarter than me. Anyways, if I were to have a conversation about certain things, that's fine. But, like, they've turned so many, like, you gotta be careful if you want to refer... Okay, how do I word this without getting in trouble, possibly, now? Ain't that some shit? Utilizing words in derogatory senses, such as simp or virgin, is also derogatory now. On Twitch, especially. Right? I mean, I guess enough people bitched about those words being used against them that they've got them classified as being maybe not slurs, but it's classified as hateful content, I think. Right? Because of what it's being used for. It's stupid. It's stupid. Listen. When people started getting fucking banned for teabagging during tournaments, that's when I knew it was chalked. Everything was fucked. Right? So at this point, I expect at some point, not now for anything I've done, because so far everything I've done has been remained in TOS, but I expect at some point something to happen, and for something to get said that gets me banned for no reason other than somebody took what I said out of context or what have you. I look forward to that day, actually. Because it'll be a nice 3-day vacation, I guess. There are some people that will do some silly things, though, sometimes. I can't really get too aggravated at people. Because, like, legitimately, I one time had somebody tell me that, like... Okay, I'll break it down for you. I'll break the whole thing down, what happened. I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 for the first time, and there was a scene, a sex scene between V and one of the characters. I think I had a couple of times that happen. And I didn't make a big deal about it, we just moved on, which is what you're supposed to do, right? You're not supposed to make a big deal about it. Like, if you're playing a video game and it's not modded and tits are showing, that's fine, right? Whatever. Just don't make a big deal about it and move on. The same goes for sex scenes in games, right? As long as, like, if it's a scene that happens, just go through it, get over it, whatever. You should be fine. I had a person say that they reported me for one of the scenes, and I was like, what are you talking about, individual? And this person explained themselves, and I was like, alright. Nothing's gonna happen. And nothing did, because I didn't break TOS. And I was just like, that's fucking wild. That, like, you will have people report streamers, sometimes, based off of their own misunderstanding of the rules and regulations that Twitch has established. Because they don't have any fucking transparency at all. Yeah, if you have a mod that adds shit like that, of course that's a no-no, right? And if it's a game that's, like, really getting explicit with it, like, really explicit, like, I actually might think Baldur's Gate might be one of those games where it's like, I don't know if you should show that, because apparently the sex scenes on Baldur's Gate are kind of explicit, from what I've heard. I've never looked anything up or seen anything or whatever, but... anything. Take everything with a fucking grain of salt. Because earlier today, like I said with the Twitter thing, how, like, apparently they're allowing nude content now, like, they're allowing porn now. They've always allowed it. They're just changing the name of the shit, you fucking idiots! That was real rage right there. That was legitimate rage that came out. Woo, boy. You can tell I've had a little bit of an annoying week. And this day has been the cherry on top of the shit sundae. Yeah, I've been on Twitter too. Or I'm more constantly on Twitter, not 5 times. And trust me when I say if you're on Twitter for a lot, like, for more than 5 times. I mean, if you go to Twitter, you're gonna see a lot of porn. No, it's not. It's nothing to do with what you're looking up. It's just how Twitter is. Because, basically, so if anything's trending on Twitter, I guarantee you, if you go to a trending thing on Twitter, it'll have the tags, the trending tags, on the porn that they're trying to advertise to you, because that's what's going to get it shown. That's what's going to get it seen. People are, it's fucking insane. Like, a perfect example, this drama bullshit, this VTuber drama bullshit that I kind of mentioned. I clicked on the thing to see what it was about, scrolled down a little bit, and it's like, hey, why don't you look at this bald whatever the fuck? And I'm like, what the fuck? That's somebody's naked pussy. All right, great, awesome, nice. Like, yeah, I wanna go to Twitter and have that shoved down my throat. I don't know why I'm trying to go, whatever. Anyways. The Coliseum. We need to finish the Coliseum. Add that to the list. Finish Coliseum, clean up the mangrove farm. Now, this area I'm still working with. I might make this into a building for the leather workers, maybe? Nice! GG's on that. I mean, in all honesty, I could probably do something similar as well. There's a trick you can use to get, like, bot lobbies, basically. Now, I'm not saying this is what they did. I'm just saying this is something that I know about. Okay? But there's a way that you could get a bot, like, a bot lobby in squads, or some shit like that. So, if it was a legitimate match, hell yeah. If it wasn't a legitimate match, hell yeah. Anyways, because the main reason I'm saying it like that is, irregardless, you're still, even if you do that little trick to get the bot lobbies, there's still a chance that you'll probably get 1 player or 2 players in there. But hey, it's still impressive to me, because bots can be fucking worse than regular players. Yeah. I'm more terrified of the bots at times. Mind you, they've improved upon their bots a bit. Quite a bit, actually. Like, when they first added the bots to the game, they fucking had aimbot and would, like, obliterate you from a mile away. Just stupid shit. It's one of the reasons why I got, that one clip of mine that exists. And one of the reasons why I stopped playing Fortnite for the longest of time, because I kind of stopped playing it after the mech, started playing it again. They added bots into the thing, and the way the bots would work is it felt like they would focus only on me no matter what. And, like, at times I'd have a fight where the dude would miss 10 shots and then headshot me the next shot. And it's like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, it is still impressive to win a solo duos game, regardless of how it was done. I give the golf clap. Appreciate the lurk. I'm probably going to be switching to Lost Light in a moment anyway. Because as I'm looking around, writing all this shit down, I'm realizing the reason why I haven't had much to do over the last couple of Mondays is because legitimately, we are getting really close to being done with the kingdom. Like, There's a lot of shit that I need to do that's going to take a long time because of what it is exactly. Like, I need to find 2 rabbits, and I need to find 2 foxes. And I need to get those rabbits over here covered up, and I need to get the foxes over here covered up. And then there's one more animal I need. I can't remember what it is. But there's something over here I need.
It's the unique blend of 23 flavors of an ice-cold Dr. Pepper from your local Giant Eagle.
I can make some work on the apiary today. With the amount of glass, that is no doubt. Honestly, real talk, yeah, I have kind of been sandbagging a little bit, if you will. Delaying going around doing anything, in all honesty. But the main reason is because I haven't had the glass to finish up some of the stuff that I started working on, and I like finishing stuff up in the order that I started working on it. So it's kind of why I've been, like, messing around doing shit that doesn't really require me to add work in it, because I've been waiting for this glass. Now, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to the pickaxe. Actually, let's do this. And, no. Yes. Yes. Boom. Boom. And that gave us a lot of regeneration on that other shit. I'm gonna throw you here, I'm gonna throw you here, I'm gonna throw you here, and I'm gonna throw you here, and I'm gonna throw you here. Alright, that should be good then. Then I'm gonna take you as well. This is weird, don't get me wrong. I know exactly how weird this looks. I just don't care because... I want to finish this damn thing. At least I want to do something today. I haven't built the horny jail. Maybe. I'm working on the horny jail, damn it. The horny jail... Wait, what? What? Welcome to the entrance to the horny jail. We still have a long way to go. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, for me, it doesn't. The reason it doesn't make sense is because Frostwalker, I always just, like, I'm fumbling my words around because a lot of the time in video games, when you have frost armor on, it's good against heat, right? Or, if you have frost stuff on, it's good for frost. Either or. Never one of those situations where, oh, you have a piece of frost armor that's good for, you know, the frost and the heat. Normally, it doesn't work like that. That's why I was so, like, what? Flabbergasted, basically. But yeah, the horny jail, which I'm going to write down now. Obsidian cylinder horny jail. Mind you, that is subject to change because I need to figure out what the castle's going to look like still. Now you got me thinking about... So it would have to be somewhere under the castle, realistically. If we are going to do a dungeon. Well, I say that in quotation marks, honestly, because the way that it's going to be set up is... It's not going to be like a horny jail. It's going to be a legitimate jail type thing, right? We just call it the horny jail here at the kingdom because y'all are jackasses. And as I'm thinking about it, I'm realizing that it might be a better idea to make something like that over near the quarry. To make it to where like the end of that, or to make a tunnel to the quarry from the jail. Also, I need to make sure that I've yeah, I can't have that. I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked. Whoops. That would have been annoying. Somewhere over here we could do the horny jail. Like in the quarry. And make it like they'd be working the quarry if they were in the horny jail. Also, as you can see, I'm working on a mushroom farm. This is something that may not ever get quote unquote finished, and how to get this to get finished is literally basically just light up the each floor, put the floor down, cover this up, like completely cover this up to get that going. Basically make this an isolated area in order to farm the mushrooms. All types of mushrooms, and then go from there. The walls are kind of done. I need to make a couple of posts. Wall posts, I'm going to call them. Hopefully I won't be confused by that when I look at it in the future and go, what the fuck does wall post for wall mean? I'm trying to think about how high this needs to be. Well, it looks like it's going to be at least one more higher. I'm like really thinking hard on how high this should be. Because I have this theory that one of the main reasons why I've seemingly lost a couple of hives, because I had every single one of those hives that I showed off. Well, maybe not showed off, but every one of those hives that I have in there, they were filled with 4 bees. It took so long to set that up that way, and I set it up that way. And I think the bees were going around and stinging my animals. Because I noticed a bee die. And the only way those bees die is if they've stung somebody or something. So I was like, wait a minute. Are the bees stinging my animals? It's one of the reasons why I took the apiary away. That, and I was like reorganizing shit, and I needed the room to make sure that things were going exactly where I wanted them to go and the way that I wanted them to go. It's actually a little bit disorienting trying to keep track of this glass. Luckily, I can just look at the corners and we're good to go. For the most part. Where the hell is Alkalite fucking coming at, I wonder, in the timeline? You know, one of my favorite things, because of my stint of going through Star Wars like I have been, I've started to read more and more Star Wars-based fan fictions and stuff like that. And one of my favorite things to read about isn't even like how the story changes based on the perspective of the person that's writing the story. How the individual writes how the Force works has been fascinating to see, right? Because there are so many differentiating thoughts in how the Force works exactly, and I love, or not really how it works, but how they explain how it works, if that makes any sense. And it's very interesting to see people's perspective of things. Also, I love how each story that I've read so far has definitely had some sort of, like, the author. Though you can tell that, and every author has some sort of a style, right? Once you come across an author who has multiple stories, you can kind of see how their stories are going to be written before the story is even written. Sometimes people will try and change things up and they succeed. Other times they don't. But for the most part, anytime you're writing something, you have a specific, like, way of writing what you write that will become familiar as you write more and more stories. However, it's been glorious to see how many different authors have similar opinions about how the Jedi have done what they've done, based off of the stories that they're writing. Most of the stories that I've been reading have been the types of stories that you would expect to have that thought, though, because they pertain to, like, Darth Vader, or time travel, redemption, or not even time travel, redemption, just time travel, but still being a Sith. One story I came across, it read out, the way that the summary was, the summary is kind of a bait and switch a little bit. Because the summary was like, oh, Darth Vader goes back in time and trains his young self to be a Sith. And I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. But then it kind of didn't really do that. Like, it kind of did, but it kind of didn't. And I'm like, what? What's up? What? It is kind of annoying, though, how most of the time the time travel that I've read about, it's like a force. Like, there's no technology involved, which I kind of am a bit frustrated with. It'd be nice if they would have something involving time travel that had to do with, like, a Sith temple or something like that. or even a Jedi temple. That'd be pretty interesting. You know, like some secret temple on a planet on the Outer Rim. Go to explore it, accidentally activate the time travel function, and oh look, whoa, this is weird. Now I'm back in 30 years in the past. You know what one of the funniest things ever for me though is how much discourse there is on some of the like lightsaber fight choreography. I am not watching Star Wars for the storyline, for the plot. I'm watching it to be entertained for the lightsaber fights, right? And the idea of good struggling against evil, even though, to me, well, yes, the Sith are dark, not always evil, I wouldn't say. Because if you really break down how they do shit, it feels like it would make more sense for a lot more Jedi to turn Sith. Then again, you start looking at the order of, is it the Order of Bane for the Rule of Two, which such a fucking stupid concept to me as well. You're like one to hold all the power, the other to crave it until the youngling. The idea was a decent idea from Darth Bane, where like the master would train the apprentice, and then the apprentice would get more skilled than the master and kill the master, right? And then that apprentice, like, the idea was to perpetually grow the strength of the Sith. But that's not at all how that would play out because of how corrupt people get and are. I mean, for fuck's sake, you break down what exactly happened between Sidious and Plagius, and it's like, you're a fucking coward, Sidious. I mean, yeah, no shit, he's a coward. It's one of the reasons why I think Darth Vader is one of my favorite Sith of all time, because Darth Vader is the one that went out and did shit. Constantly, man. Fucking constantly. He's out doing shit. While Palpatine's the one ordering him to do that shit. What the fuck? How did I do that? What did I do? What? Anyways. It's funny, I ran out of subject to talk about, and somehow I ended up talking about Star Wars regardless. That's right, there's that advertisement about the new show, Alkalite. Do you think this is good enough for a B? I think this is good enough for a B.
There's over 700 Total by Verizon stores across the country. Find yours at totalbyverizon.com. Offer ends July 31st, 2024. Promo subject to cancellation after 12 months.
Like I said, I want to kind of finish the apiary thing I got going on, so actually, now that I'm thinking about it, hold up.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting. Uniquely
That's funny.
There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a
Iconic flavor. Mango is pretty good. And cherry, I remember I liked.
Hey Spotifyers, tap the banner to listen to Mood Booster. Get happy with today's dose of feel-good songs. Brought to you by Disney and Pixar's Inside Out 2. Only in theaters June 14th.
But yeah, after I set these doors up and put the bees in their proper location, basically. What? Really? Glass doesn't do that? Huh. The fuck am I supposed to do about that? I mean, I know I'm getting regular doors as a result. But that's not something I expected. The fuck am I ever going to use spruce for? That or acacia? Spruce, I could use that for. Acacia, not so much. Acacia, I don't like these doors. But I'm going to use them. Should be able to fucking... Should be able to use slabs to make a singular door. Perfect. All right. Oh, I need to. That's part of the lighting, but I need to put lighting on all the fucking the cast. Ah, so many lamps. I need so many fucking lamps. Where is my carpet at? And my campfires. Ah, here's the campfires and the carpet. Okay, good. I was very concerned there. And the wood that we need. It was 2, right? 2 up? In that case, actually. Perfect. These, I think, are all empty. These I'm not going to do anything with yet because we need to get flowers. Or bone meal. That, and it'll probably be a good time to sleep, wake up, finish that, and then go from there.
With the U.S. Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card, get 5% cash back on 2 categories you choose every quarter. You also earn 2% cash back on one everyday category like gas stations, grocery stores.
If I can place 12, I'm going to place 12.
Everything else. Tap the banner to apply today. Limited time offer. The creditor and issuer of this card.
The only downside is I can't do 12 of everyone, but we'll
Some restrictions may apply.
we'll figure out. Oh, whoops.
Is switching to Total by Verizon easy? Come visit your
We'll
local
figure
Total
out
by
what the
Verizon store
order is
today
going to be at
and
the
get
very
50%
least.
off any unlimited data phone plan when you bring
All
your
right.
phone. One line, $25 a month plus taxes and fees on the network America relies on. And the best part, there's over 700 Total by Verizon stores across the country. Find yours at totalbyverizon.com. Offer ends July 31st, 2024. Promo subject to cancellation after 12
Maybe?
months. Available exclusively online and Total by Verizon stores.
Oh,
Requires a
the
compatible
cacti was also a problem because I saw a bee die on the cacti. I remember that. That happened. And then I got rid of the cacti, and then I still saw I was losing bees. And I was very aggravated with that. I was trying to think about what it was exactly that... Oh shit, whoops. What it was that was, also killing my bees, because I knew it wasn't just them stinging.
Order the chicken strips on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers pay for their testimonials.
Actually, I'm kind of being a dumbass here. Hold on. Screw it. We'll do something like that first. Would roses do... Okay, I need to place one of each down. Go through them and see if they do any damage. Oh! Those bushes! The fucking plant bushes also do damage. That might have been killing them, I thought, too. Alright. Weird that that looks like it's going in the thing a little bit, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Whatever. I thought I had filled that in already. I guess I missed a spot. Fuck. There's enough dirt over here, and I don't know why I did that when I was going to the warehouse and I realized I don't even need to do that when I can just do this. I love how when I actually get an idea of what to do, I'm like, all right, I know what I'm doing today. And my whole goal right now is just to finish this. Just to finish this. That's it. And I'll be satisfied. I'm annoyed about that. I really am. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be the middle right here. Right there. There we go. We got the middle. And then we can do the middle of the middle, I think. Which would be... well, less the middle of the middle and more around the middle of the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it on or before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's funny because I'm actually like, I did not intend to do a pattern like this, but as I'm doing it, I'm like, you know what? I actually like this pattern. I could make it the reverse now. That might be pretty interesting. Is that right? No, there's a gap there. And there's not one here. And then the illum will be the opposite. Wait. Left, left, left. Left, left. Okay, yeah, that's right. And then the purple will be on the... Right, right, right. Yeah, okay. Because then we'll put that there. Because it's on the left of this, but the right of that. And that will give us a middle plant. What would the middle plant be? Yes. Because then we would do poppy and something else. I think I might leave this like it is. This seems like this should be enough fucking plants. Hold up. I just realized I was going to try and limit it, but it's better to just... Where the fuck am I going to put that? Probably next to the dandelion. I need to go to different biomes and get different plants. Different biomes with a... You know what? Here we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to take this purple right here. And we're going to put bone meal in it.
Folks, you're in the Midwest.
Because here's the thing, I will have an opportunity to place more down in the future, of course. But once I start placing these damn things, the bees will come right toward me. Unless I do it in the middle of the night. Also, I feel like it rained a lot, and when I was AFK fishing, if it rained on the bees died? Maybe I'm wrong, but fuck did it feel like I lost so many bees. And I know I lost a lot of bees.
Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, crispy, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu. Especially when you add in that Chick-fil-A sauce. Always a perfect combination. And then personally, you know me, I'm getting a 4 count. I want as much chicken as possible. I'm that guy. Whenever I get them, whether it be lunch or for dinner, in my household, it's always a winner.
Order the chicken strips on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Call from mom. Answer it. Call silence.
That still pissed me off.
You and the game. That's why they make ordering from your couch easy. Stock up today and get all your groceries for the week.
They're making a grocery stocking commercial like this.
A minute of the game.
Fucking dumb.
You have 47 new voicemails.
47 new voicemails. You silence your phone and get 47 voicemails. The only time somebody is ever trying to call you 47 fucking times because some shit has gone down or something important happened or something. And instead you're going to be busy watching the football game. Good fucking job. Are these large? No, not really. They'd be good replacements though. These oxeye daisies would be great replacements for that. I actually like that idea. What about poppies? What do poppies look like? Poppies would be up there as well. Actually, I might need to redo some of this shit. I don't know if there needs to be gaps or not. We'll figure something out. Hold on. Let me do a thing. That's a plant that's kind of annoying to work with. Hmm. This one's an awkward one. I actually have this dirt here, and I can utilize it a little bit, I think. If we do something like... No, I don't like that. Alright, I think we're good there. You know what? Why am I trying to do this like I am? Thunderstorm? Might as well go to sleep on a thunderstorm here. I'm actually glad I figured out something to do, in all honesty here, because when I was about done talking with an hour in, I was like, damn, we're really gonna have another short one? And then I was like, you know what? I should just do one thing at the very least. Because this is something that we do need to do. We have needed it done. I've basically just been waiting for the glass to do it. Now I'm getting excited again. I am liking the way that I'm doing this now. That ain't what I wanted to do. I'm satisfied.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds. Recently, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed to raise prices due to inflation. They said yes. And then when I asked if raising prices technically violates those onerous two-year contracts, they said, what the are you talking
All right, there we go. Look at that. We've got ourselves the hives. We've got ourselves at least 2 bees. We have to have 2 bees at least.
$15 a month. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
$45 upfront for 3 months.
Because I hear bees work.
Customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows. Full terms at mintmobile.com.
Halliday presents in the red corner the undisputed, undefeated weed whacker guy, champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere. And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Halliday. Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of his.
Actually, I'm probably not going to do this right yet. The other one needs to pop out.
Get everything for your next roofing project at Menards. Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements. Owens Corning shingles are designed to offer long-lasting performance while providing ultimate protection. They have a limited lifetime warranty and up to a 130-mile-per-hour wind warranty. Choose from over 40 options designed to protect your home for years to come.
It won't be. See, it won't be hard to replenish these bees. It'll be annoying though. There we go. All right. I like this. We have a way to set up the next thing. I'll worry about... Oh, man. It's going to take a minute to do it, but I'll worry about doing that off stream. I'll basically just sit there with a bed and wait while I watch YouTube, or probably YouTube, in all honesty. Because I want to focus on that shit. And if I wanted to watch Star Wars, I would want to focus on Star Wars and retain that information. Because when I do this analysis shit, I didn't realize it would do this. I should have, but when I write shit down, it helps me remember it easier. And I thought because I was talking about it, it wouldn't have me remember it. But I kind of read over everything before I start actually doing my talk. So when I do a Star Wars analysis, that shit stays in my brain. Like, I now remember and know about the things that happen in Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and the first 9 episodes of the animated series more than I ever would have if I just watched them regularly. Like, mind you, there might be some things that get a little bit foggy, and as time passes, they'll get more and more foggy, but I might have myself a little bit of refresher by reading through all the Mondays where I had analysis stuff going on. Anyway, when I'm getting closer to being finished with the kingdom, I'll probably take a little bit of break from building and go on an adventure to collect ourselves everything we possibly can. I need to organize all the shit in this thing, in all honesty. If I know where shit goes immediately just by looking at it, I'm going to put it in my thing. I do have this here, but it's completely filled up. No, it isn't. Oh, wow. I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. Honestly, these do not belong here. If anything, they'd belong somewhere like that, but... Polished blackstone bricks. Blackstone's annoying to get, though, isn't it? Fuck, because we got to go to the nether for that, and I got to look up coordinates for castles and shit. Because I kind of need a metric fuck ton of blackstone. Shit. Unless it's in the nether naturally? It's probably in the nether naturally. Still, I hate going into the nether, I really do. I'll do that off stream. I need a piece of gold, so I don't get accosted by the asshats. Ugh. Well, they're working. They're working and it's working. I forgot to put the stone where I was trying to put it. I'm like, why am I going back here when I haven't done what I needed to do? Because I got distracted by the damn bees. We got to finish up the glass up there, but I'm not worried about it yet. Making more progress. Alright, I think that's going to be it for me for Minecraft this week. Didn't have an analysis for this week for Star Wars, unfortunately. We will next, for sure. Maybe a very long one. Next Monday might be one of the longest ones we've done so far, as a little bit of a makeup, because I'm probably going to watch quite a few episodes of the animated series. We'll see, though. Regardless... Like I said at the start of the stream, we're going to be doing more Elden Ring Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I don't feel like playing for the entire, 6-hour average, we'll probably switch to Lost Light or Enlisted or something like that. I plan on mainlining the DLC when it comes out for Elden Ring. And on July, we're going to be going through Metal Gear Solid for the second time. On stream, like the full playthrough, and it will be chock full of spoilers. And I might decide to go through Peace Walker's save file. I might not new game Peace Walker, because Peace Walker kind of benefits on you playing it missions multiple times to get certain things. And is there anything else that comes to mind really fast? As I go through my list, I'm going to keep this list open. I'm not going to write Castle yet, because Castle's last. But we really don't have that much more to do when it comes to, finishing this playthrough up. Right? And when we do finish this up, I'm trying to think about what I'm going to be playing next. Because I want to take a break from Minecraft when we finish the Kingdom. So we might go with something like Terraria, or 7 Days to Die, actually, is probably what I'm going to play, because 7 Days to Die is coming into 1.0, or just came out into 1.0, or something like that. and I kind of want to play that. So what I'll do for that, however, it's probably going to be different from what I normally do. That one's going to be like, I want to survive for a certain number of days, but I'm going to be playing in creative mode to build, not a place like this, not a kingdom, but to build two things. One, a living location, and two, a horde base, basically, right? And I'm going to try to do it basic, but if I don't do it basic and I go all out, whatever, not a big deal. Because the thing I want to do when I play 7 Days to Die is just explore the world, have fun, and while I'm doing that, I'll probably have a bunch of different topics of conversation to do, right? Well, all I'm doing is going around doing missions. Basically, the idea behind this is, because this one I wanted to challenge myself, right? I wanted to do all this shit in basic build mode, right? But with 7 Days to Die, well, I do like building, and I probably will end up building. I want to have a main place to stay and a bunker for Horde Night, whilst building whatever I want to build at my own leisure time, right? Like, it might sound weird, but if I do decide to build something, it'll be one thing, and it'll be a colossal build. But more than likely, it'll probably be me just chilling, doing basic stuff. But that's neither here nor there. That's subject to change in the future. I might decide to play Terraria, because I've spent a lot of hours in that game, and I've gotten and beaten Moonlord once off stream. Actually, I don't even know if I've done that now that I think. No, I did beat Moonlord before. Yeah, I did. I was like, wait, did I? No, yeah, I did. But they've made so many changes to so many things with that game. I'll probably play it unmodded. Learn what there is to learn. Spend thousands upon thousands of hours into that game. Kind of like how I feel like I have with this game. Because what does that break down to, honestly? What do you break, even if it was just an hour, right? And I know it hasn't been just an hour. I'm on Minecraft episode 127, right? I've spent on stream at least 127 hours in Minecraft. I know that's ridiculously low because I've spent on average more than likely 2.5 to 3 hours on average in Minecraft. Anyways, that's going to be it for me for you, YouTube. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if and you are watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so for those that are watching on Twitch. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.